Are we at the time, though, where maybe we do need to pump the brakes a little bit on Aaron Glenn?
He was like just doing the best he could with what he had, and to be honest, like he did pretty good. I think he maximized that talent. Excellent.
The thought of losing him is like, I just had this feeling of like I was going to be walking around with any pants on, you know?
Aaron Glenn seems to be being groomed, I guess, for that. He's going to be that hot name in the coaching search. Inevitably, when somebody gets fired in the NFL this year, the math says there'll be anywhere from 4 to 8 of them that get gassed this year. Aaron Glenn, there's a lot of talk about him. He was interviewed by the Saints last year. I know Dan Campbell had some sound on Aaron Glenn, right, Spencer?
Yep, yeah, we got it right here from our own Corey Woods.
It's huge. It's huge. I kind of said this. I probably didn't say it to you guys, but when all this was going on, and everything with New Orleans, because I thought that was he was going to be gone. I was going to be happy as hell for him. I would, but the thought of losing him is like, I just had this feeling of like I was going to be walking around with any pants on, So I would say that not having AG. There is a comfort level. So I think that pretty much says it all.
And that was Dan Campbell talking about, and that was funny. Some people got some chuckles about that. And, for the Lions, I think the day is coming soon, though, Easy, where Aaron Glenn's going to be moving on.
Oh, yeah. Could be as soon as next year. It almost happened this offseason. Truthfully, if we're being honest. Especially if we're going in next year and we win the 7 games. A lot of people are guaranteeing the 6.5, I think is where Vegas has us at. If we win those 10 games that some of the other people are saying, he's gone. And I'm nervous. I'm scared about it. I don't know that Dan Campbell is this great coach. I think he's a great leader. But in terms of coaching, X's and O's, calling plays, making decisions to win the game, I don't know that he's necessarily that. I mean, he's never actually been that. No one's ever attributed those attributes to him. But they have Aaron Glenn. They have Ben Johnson. They have Aubrey Pleasant. It's just scary. It is a scary thought. I mean, he's saying it out loud there.
So my question to this is and I know that, and I see this. Are we at the time, though, where maybe we do need to pump the brakes a little bit on Aaron Glenn? Because when you go through those defensive rankings last year, and I know, guys, everybody calm down. I know the roster's the roster, which further backs up my point. Anybody wants to say, Neil, you're crazy, look at the roster he had, which only further backs up my point about Brad Holmes, about how there's 2 jobs that had to be done, replenish the talent and fix the books, because Trey Flowers was such a central figure financially. I know we don't care about finances here on this show, apparently. I know we don't, but financially, Trey Flowers was such a huge part of what they did financially for this defense. I mean, what were they, the 28th ranked defense in the league last year, according to yardage given up? Has the Aaron Glenn thing happened kind of too fast?
No, I think you saw everything you needed to see last year, considering exactly what you said, the people that he did have. There were games, one-score games that we were in. There were, I think it was 6 straight weeks where we held players or teams under 20 points. And if we had scored more than 20 points in those games, we would have won. And given, again, the roster that he was dealt with, that's insane. That's literally insane. He's a damn good defensive coordinator. And last year, the defense, the scheme they ran, I want to say it was a 4-3 Okie or a 3-4 Okie, whatever it's called. That wasn't in his repertoire when he was back with the Saints. That wasn't Dan Campbell's repertoire when he was with the Dolphins. At any point, anyone on that team, that wasn't a defense they generally ran. They just had to use what they could to maximize the talent they had. I couldn't think of another word. I apologize. But no, he was just doing the best he could with what he had. And to be honest, he did pretty good. If you're talking about yards, yards mean nothing to me. The stuff that I like is turnovers, touchdowns.
Do points mean anything to you?
Points mean stuff. Yeah.
Okay, because they were second to last in the league in points allowed.
Yeah. And that's tough too, man. When your quarterback's turning over the ball every 13 seconds, he gets a chance, fumbling it, and you got backup quarterbacks in there doing the exact same thing. You're putting the other team in prime position to score points. But given what he had last year, I think he maximized that talent. Excellent. And you've seen it now. They're finally getting the guys they do like, and now you're seeing a scheme change, the stuff that they want to implement. You know what I'm saying? Not just utilizing what they have or catering to what they have or lack thereof. I think he's a good defense coordinator. We'll find out this year too.
Well, that's my question. So, are we? Motown Cool says, but how much does he get paid, Neil? LOL. Well, there's no cap with coaches, so you can pay them. I don't. Now we can talk about the who would you rather have thing because money is not an option. So, that's what I want to know. Are we making too much of it? Because the numbers are damning last year. They're grim. I know that everybody's just kind of glossing over them and things like that, but they are still. Am I being a downer here, Spencer?
No, I mean everybody likes him. We're all saying he's great, but he hasn't really shown us on the field that his defense can be great, and that definitely, players definitely play a factor in the skill that he has to work with, but. We'll see. Now that he has some skill in there, now that he has some
That's what
guys
we're told,
in there
right?
that should be able to make plays.
Now it's time to, as Rose, what Rick Ross would say in this situation.
Show us.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Show us.
Show us.